What is the eclectic implementation model? Well, this is a model or a theory, if you will, that posits that anytime you're implementing strategy in an organization, that it requires the integration of separately developed strategic variables into practice. So, strategy implementation is a lot of variables that you have to make certain are in place to a certain extent if you want to effectively implement a strategy. So let's go through these various variables. First, we have logic, and this basically focuses on the idea that you need facts, experience, and instinct in developing a rational framework for integrating strategy into the organization. This is kind of the plan. You're using all the resources available to you, what information is there, your experience, your gut influence, and things like that to develop the plan of implementation. After that, operational. And this is creating a model for implementation that you express in terms that are operational in nature and have concrete actions for carrying them out. They can be seen, understood, they're tangible, verifiable whether you completed it or not. They have meaning to the overall strategy and they work towards a specific objective. So next, after that, you need to look at economic, and that is you're looking for a model of implementation that's able to address the complex processes with efficiency by employing a minimum number of variables. Okay, so with that being said, this is a quality identifier for the plan itself. Next is balanced. That is, the plan for implementation must balance your facts with what you're assuming. It should implement a degree of theory, but also have a strong degree of experiential nature or practice results into the plan itself. And it should identify the specific actions you're undertaking and the implications of each of those actions. Okay, now the plan needs to be, or model needs to be manageable, which generally means that there's always going to be a degree of complexity in implementing any strategy, a degree of uncertainty attached with it. This needs to be planned for and presented in a way that we can cognitively process it, that we can accept the degree of uncertainty and complexity, and it's within our ability to frame it into a model of execution and understanding as to why we are carrying out those actions and activities. And then lastly, efficiency. The model itself must be efficient. Now, there are various types of efficiency, and we've identified some here. First is economic efficiency. You're not wasting resources. You're preserving assets and you're not incurring costs that are unnecessary. Two, it has to be cognitively efficient. You don't want to give too much ability to vary in terms of decision making as part of the implementation process. That is, it needs to be consistent with the plan, and you need to give adequate direction that you're not going to have decisions that completely vary from other similar decisions and create some disparity in how decisions are made or actions are applied. And then ethicality. The model should be implemented in a way that doesn't have any unexpected or harmful consequences for individuals or for the organization itself. And if these elements, the economic, cognitive, and ethical efficiency, are present along with the other variables, these factors have to be balanced, promoted, and made certain they're present during the implementation stage of any strategy.